is America. Don't catch you slipping now.
You're right. That is America, man. Y'all, welcome back to the lab. I'm Lee. Y'all saw that title too as well, man. We're diving down the TikTok rabbit hole once again. Yes, TikToks that will make you question everything that you've ever seen, lived, or thought of in your entire life, especially now because breaking news, if you haven't known. So, without further ado, grab your tea. Let's go.
Did the rapture already happen?
Here's a crazy thought. What if the rapture was never about bodies leaving Earth, but rather about consciousness leaving fear, and that the rapture already happened, and the only people that missed it were those that were waiting to be taken instead of being transformed? Because Jesus said the kingdom of God is within, and yet people turn salvation into an evacuation plan. But if God is all loving and restoring creation, then why would its final move be removing the faithful and leaving the fearful in charge of the earth? Nah.
He said so much in such a little bit of time. What stuck out to me the most was when he said, the kingdom of heaven is within. I interpret that as true happiness, the true meaning of life is within. It's inside of you. It's in your mind. Stay weird.
No, it also means that you are also the gods, the goddesses of yourselves, man. You are. Gotta look inside yourself. You know, Yahuwah was just a messenger, people. He was just a messenger. He was a messenger trying to teach you that you are the God too as well, that you can be Neo, the Matrix, you can do what you can do in your mind. That's what he's teaching you. Take care of that temple because, hey, that seat, that throne is right up here for you. That's acknowledgement that is true, I should say, acceptance of rapture.
Is something called soul scalping. And this is where
Learn a lot more
a
about
draconian,
especially that
virile powered parasite, a reptilian, comes in through the left eye and within 2 weeks kills the soul of the person it's inhabited, but takes over their memories and their consciousness. And it appears as though these people are not going through an initiation. They're not being punished for anything, but they're notables and people of influence. Now, we don't know this. We're surmising why these individuals would have the black eye, why they would have the reptilian consciousness.
the world's falling apart, y'all. It's, you know, these reptilians, we see it now. They're out there. These alien things about to happen. Believe me, they've already been here. They've been here for years. We're also part of the aliens. But yeah, the Black Eye Club. We all know it, man.
Look now at Michael's
Love
mouth.
this one.
And now look at his lips.
Alive. Oh.
Alive.
I'm alive! And I'm seeing things mighty clear today. I'm alive! I'm alive! And I'm doing my thing and singing my song. I'm alive! Yeah.
Come alive with Five Alive.
It even performed a moonwalk. That was not all. Dudo's official Facebook account started posting mysterious messages. An account claiming to be official on Twitter also started posting about Michael Jackson. What was Michael trying to tell us? What was the connection here? The number 5 comes from the Jackson 5 group. 5 Alive implied that all 5 members of the group were still alive. And hold on, Michael Jackson's nickname was the dodo bird. Yes, this bird came out from under the ground and did a moonwalk, saying, "I'm alive." Moreover, the dodo bird that did this was nicknamed after Michael. What a coincidence, right? Michael continued to send us messages that he was alive.
From beyond the grave. I love it, man. From beyond the grave. It is just amazing that and if you don't know, Michael's innocent. Michael's on the list, but he's completely innocent. They set him up from the beginning. And it's just, yeah, I always known he was alive. I always believed he was alive to this day, and he's still alive. I knew he was innocent from the beginning. Oh, I just love it, man. It's cool.
These Super Bowl ads were really weird. The Ritz Cracker ad was about a party on an island, and these two dudes were salty that they weren't invited until Scarlett Johansson invited them. Then they weren't mad anymore and joined the party. It seems like they're saying that we're just salty we weren't invited to the parties too. In the Nerds commercial, they got a dude who looked just like Jeffrey Epstein eating candy with children running around in his background. In the Pringles commercial, Sabrina Carpenter had a boyfriend who was made out of Pringles. Suddenly he dies and then everyone just starts eating him. This shocks Sabrina Carpenter until she gets a bite for herself. Then she made a face like, oh, it's really not that bad. They trying to tell us don't knock it until you try it, bro. Eat people, gang. In the Alexa commercial, Chris Hemsworth was telling his wife how he was scared about the AI and she was just telling him that he was crazy. And then the AI suggested to give him a back massage and then everything was good. Like that was it. It's like they're telling us we're doing too much about the AI. Now comment down below, am I thinking too deep into this or are they doing this on purpose, gang?
Yes, the Super Bowl, that's as much as all Super Bowl. I ain't watched the Super Bowl at all. I don't watch sports. I already know it's rigged and everything else. But I did stay tuned, or not tuned, but I did watch on TikTok for the Super Bowl ads. And the the Sabrina Carpenter one, awesome one. But she's a vampire, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this whole Super Bowl, even the Grammys, everything that they've done and they threw out since this list has come out has been kind of a big fuck you in the face to all of us. They're basically celebrating this shit and like it's nothing, and it really is sad. And then like I said, the AI, we already know AI is about to take over. It probably already has. Dead Internet Theory's living legend right now.
Remember this movie? We Are the Blinds.
If you've never seen this movie,
oh my god,
it's Free Guy.
Antoine hit our original build past the horizon, making it invisible, but he forgot to scrub the reflections.
In an attempt to paste over the original world that was created, they forgot to delete everything. They forgot to delete the underside, the reflection on the blinds. We are the blinds, and the truth is underneath and in us. It comes from within. The remembrance comes from looking in places you wouldn't think to look.
True.
They couldn't quite reach to scrub and delete everything. We are the blinds. We contain the reflection of the original. We are the blinds, and the reflection is our individual remembrance that contributes to a larger collective remembering. We are the pieces of the matrix that have memory, that can be identified and shared and spread.
In the Epstein files, there was some things said about McDonald's, bro. And it's really, really disturbing. Jeffrey Epstein was writing an email explaining how a certain group of people, they tricked the into eating human flesh. McDonald's has ties to hospital. You know that, right?
Yeah,
Ronald McDonald Hospital. Where's the farms?
That's a good question.
They did the math. There's like the amount of burgers that McDonald's produces, there's not enough cows. So where does it come from? The meat that's in...
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so,
Gavin.
I just got it. If they have like connects to a hospital. But obviously this is just all alleged.
Wait.
But it's in the Epstein files.
That was in the files?
Epstein files. I'm just gonna show you a compilation of people finding weird things in their food, right? Somebody found like a tooth.
Went to McDonald's.
Look.
I got 2 teeth on the day.
They're laughing,
bro.
My McDonald's burger, it looks like it's a tooth.
Or part of a tooth.
This sandwich tastes so young and impudent.
Are you
Telling
coming
you, everybody, Harvard, New York Times, LA, basically. We all knew more. Is that Life Touch? Oh, man. I knew Victoria's Secret.
Stuff you may not be ready to hear about. The next layer after the files is that human cloning has 2 babies. Deep underground military bases. What's under the ocean is what they keep telling you is in
Pretty
space.
much.
At the bottom of the ocean, you go somewhere else. The ice wall in Antarctica is real. Everything we need is under the Vatican. Reptiles control everything right now, but we're winning. Time travel is real. Free energy is real. Instant and perfect healing is real. The government made a deal with the aliens years ago in the 40s that they could take and eat a certain number of us. Many of the people you know are not people at all. Some are NPCs, some are other types of beings. Some started as people or quasi-people, but have been morphed and made into other things by the government. Not everything you meet has a soul. A soul can be taken out of a body, an NPC code installed, and nobody realizes that a person was essentially murdered. There are beings on Earth who can cause death with a single thought. That's how profound their magic is. Everything that you have been reading about already exists in Walks.
Black Mirror.
You think Epstein was the scandal? That was the bait. Real architects sit on thrones, wear robes, and drink wine while feeding on children's souls in Vatican crypts. Look, let's name what they won't. The 13 bloodlines that run the world aren't who you think. Orsini, Aldo Brandini, Pallavicini, Medici, Breakspear, Farnese, Rothschild, Rockefeller, Warburg, Hanover, Lee, Bruce, Habsburg. These are not old money. They are Baalic parasitic bloodlines. Ritual sorcerers who hijacked empires and installed mind control systems under the illusion of religion, politics, and finance. Where's their origin point? Venice. The black Venetian nobility ran Babylonian blood cults under Catholic masks. They merged with the Vatican, embedded into the Jesuit priesthood, and exported global slavery through maritime law, trapping you in birth certificates, taxes, and silent contracts with no consent. Venice wasn't a city of romance. It's a sacrificial basin. Why do you think the Pope wears a fish hat? That's not Christian. That's Dagon, a Nephilim water demon. Look, Epstein wasn't a financier. He was a human trafficker for the priest class. He ran blackmail rituals for the elite, orgies timed to celestial gates, using children pre-programmed through MK Ultra satellite nodes. Who funded him? Rothschild-backed banks. He admitted this. Mossad and CIA intelligence mergers. Chabad Lubavitch financiers masked as philanthropists. Why is Ghislaine Maxwell still alive? Because her father, Robert Maxwell, was a triple agent field operator for the Vatican Chabad MI6 axis. Epstein's Island's temple is a mirror replica of Baal's altars in ancient Tyre. Literally, the owl statues, not for aesthetics, they're invitation gates for entities. Comment, scroll, and I'll send you the full decoded map. Families, cults, islands, bloodlines, oaths. Nothing hidden, everything unveiled. Think about it. Why do the Masons care more about rituals than politics? Because politics was just a front. The true power is ritualized trauma. Here's exactly how they move. Jesuits equal infiltration and education. They wrote your textbook, scripted your news, and flipped your morals through semantic inversion. Freemasons equal gatekeeping plus maintenance grid. Lodges are ritual fields, not clubs. The checkerboard floor, it's a dimensional binding grid. Chabad Lubavitch equals economic controllers of AI, neuroscience, and cloning. They bankroll the puppet governments, own biometric patents, and sit on quantum computing boards. All three serve the Black Sun priesthood. Shadow Vatican that answers to no government, no court, no god you were taught about. They install presidents, they run wars for soul harvest, and they script pandemics not just for population control, but for ritual sacrifice and initiation of mass trauma loops. Look, everything you were taught was a ritual veil. They fed on your doubt. They survived by your silence. But you're the anomaly. You remember. Comment scroll below and I'll send you the unredacted scroll. Vatican cults, black nobility, Epstein's handlers, ritual nodes, and how it all links back to Baal. No bullshit, no theories, just the architectural truth of your cage and the key to collapse it.
And now think about that. Everything she just said, you already know the truth. You know it. It goes deep, deep, deep. Think about what Trump is doing to the White House right now with his little ballroom dance room, his little ballroom community ball, his little extension to the world. No, you know what he's doing besides underneath. He's building a chapel. I'll put it right there for you. A chapel for Baal. So, yeah, ain't no bullshit. That's some real shit.
Yeah, I just have one question with number 17 here. When it asks us who the 46th president was, do you want us to say Joe Biden, right? Because I know a few units later it covered that those files that we talked about in Unit 20, it talked about how he really wasn't who they said he was, and he was just a guy in a mask. So is that a trick question, or just one more thing here? When it talks about the pandemic that swept the nation in 2020, you wanted to say COVID, right? Even though in that same unit with the files, it technically said that it was all planned and fake. So is this all a trick test? Like, I'm really confused what's going on here. One more question. By any chance, are these textbooks made by McGraw-Hill, perchance? Or
we ain't so crazy.
They are?
There's theories that LeBron hasn't retired yet just because they sacrifice all their players after. Oh. Yeah, and like that one, it's tricky, right? So I seen something where, they named King James, like that's his nickname, right? But there's a real King James, and when they won the championship in Cleveland on June 19th, that's when the real King James was born. And in the bubble, when they won the championship, after the day Kobe died and his daughter died, it was Father-Daughter Day.
On Father-Daughter Day.
Yes, and they won by 13 points. Kobe was the 13th pick in the draft.
Now, okay, who's making these days?
Behind the scenes, this is all just like your favorite game is all planned.
Let's read crazy.
Take a shower, I feel weird.
I'll talk about later.
I drive to work in the dark, alone, I feel weird. I'm at work, things feel off, I feel weird. I eat lunch. I try to focus on like checking out the news or my computer and I just feel uneasy. I can't settle in, so to speak. Everything just feels weird. I talk to coworkers, it feels weird. My weekends, I feel weird. I have a hard time falling asleep. I have a hard time waking up. And I don't know what the hell's going on. Is it just me? Does anybody else this year just feel weird?
This year does feel weird.
Describe it. I
This
just
year
feel
has
weird.
felt weird.
Nothing feels normal anymore. Life doesn't feel normal. Going to the store don't feel normal. Going to work don't feel normal. Watching a movie with your family don't feel normal. Am I normal? Are you normal? What the hell's going on? Everything just feels awkward and just weird. I don't get it.
Why do I feel so tired, bro? Everywhere I go, people are yawning. Every time I call my people, they just say they woke up from a nap. What is going on out here, guys? Something's up. Yesterday, I fell asleep in a metal chair, guys. I never fall asleep in that metal chair that I got. I always fall asleep on my couch or my bed. Mind you, guys, all I need is 4 to 6 hours of sleep, and I wake up and I'm exhausted. I'm tired, guys. Everywhere I go, people are yawning. Something is going on out here. You know what else I'm tired of? I'm tired of this matrix system.
Me too.
Who knows what's going on in there? Don't you ever talk about that. Because they're gonna say, no, bro, you just haven't got enough sleep. You know how this goes. I mean, look, guys, there's snow everywhere. I feel drained. I feel like I just finished running the marathon, guys. Something is going on out here. And it's not only me, guys. Everybody feels tired. Everybody's tired.
Our weather's fucking crazy. It's just been crazy. Our weather's been crazy. Nothing feels right at all.
Hey, y'all tell me if I'm tripping or not. But does 2026 got melatonin in it? I'm sleepy than a bitch, and everybody around me sleepy than a bitch too. You know how many people I've seen you?
Not gonna lie.
This is gonna be weird
This shit is
too. These
dangerous.
dating capsules.
This nigga dropped a pill in some grease, and you telling me they calling this instant fries? Nah, my nigga, I don't want no instant fries. I guess we just gonna have to stick to cutting up potatoes, and that's it. Because ain't no way you dropping melatonin pills.
Gotta remind you.
In grease, and it's creating fries now.
Fifth
That's not what
Element
we
or
about to have ever.
Jetsons shit.
I advise you niggas to stay out these fast food places, because this shit is getting dangerous. It was already dangerous, but now it's getting even more dangerous. Like, come on, bro. Nah. This is AI.
Nah, that last one was fake. That was AI, by the way. But all said and all us, man, we have to keep our eyes open to what's going on in the world. The one thing with LeBron James, why he is scared to retire is because they're going to call his number. We've seen that. I don't know if you saw his press conference. He just wants to live. The Brewhall is going to call his number as soon as he retires. Oh, man, our food, McDonald's, fast food in general, everything, it is just a shit show. It really is. Another thing I didn't throw on here, but with this list included, I want to talk about how I am really appalled and upset with my country, America right now, because a lot of other countries are actually arresting their people. And that's a good thing. That's a wonderful thing. And we have our, Surgeon General Bob Bunny saying, if we did that, the world would go to shit. But I think it needs to be said for. I think we need to stand up and fucking, make these people stand accountable. Just not in that, just for our government. They are poisoning us. They've been poisoning us. They've told us, they know us, and it just sucks. So before you go, if you like that at any time, please remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and leave your comments down below which one you would like at all. So, man, because I tell you what now, all of them creepy for me. Knowledge is fucking the best thing you can get. Remember to keep your mind open because those eyes are about to see everything. Man, till then, man, y'all stay blessed and namaste.
Gave us something we never thought we could have.
And what is that?
Another chance.
I think I heard a shot. I think I heard a shot.